Hey everybody, it has been a long time to film the video. I feel like I could quickly film how I use my notebooks recently, because recently I've been trying to apply for new jobs and job application, preparing for interviews, has been occupied all of my life and plus my work. So that's why I haven't been able to film a video recently, but I want to pick it up, and I think how I use my notebook to organize my daily life and plus journaling, and also keep my health, also keep up everything in my life will help for everybody. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm gonna introduce two notebooks that I recently use. One is for my daily journaling and one is for my health planner. Let's go with the daily journaling first. So I use my Hobonichi Cousin as my daily journal notebook. And this is how I use the monthly layout. It's very simple. I try to simplify all my journals and notebooks because I have many of them. I would more focus on the functional planning instead of like doing a lot of work, because I'm so busy recently. But of course I will still do a little bit decoration to make all the journaling fun every day. So this is how I use my monthly layout. So what I usually put over here is the if it's like a recording, so I don't use this for planning. I use my calendar in my phone for planning and scheduling, and this is just for recording of the social media post. And also sometimes I put a sticker if I do some exercise, so this will be like a glance for a month, like how many posts I have and how many times I exercise. And usually I put the monthly schedule, like the to-dos over here, but like anything I put over here I didn't do. So now I'm switching to another layout. I will introduce you later, but let's go to my weekly. So today's video, I'm gonna only quickly talk about the past week, how I use my journals the past week. So my weekly spread will look like this. It's still like very minimal, but functional with very minimum decoration. So this is also for recording as well. I don't use weekly pages for planning. So this is like what I do for every day, and I also put like what I ate for every day, and also like the time I get up and also the time I go to bed. So obviously most of my time are blocked by work. The blue ones are the work, and the purple one would be the exercise. So I try to use different color to highlight each time block for what I do, and within that block I will write down like if it's a meeting and or like what event or what activity that I do from the time over here. And also on the left hand side, I only put for this week, I only put like the top 3 items that I definitely need to finish this week. All right, so let's go for the daily view. So let me cover this. So this is new. Usually I don't know what I should put it over here, but now I have an idea that this will be my monthly plan, because previously I don't plan weekly or plan monthly, because I feel like whatever I plan, I usually didn't finish it. But now I want to exercise this method, and hopefully I could make my plan and using this plan to help me move forward. So what I do over here is I split this into chalk, the top upside, the upper side and I split into 4 areas. So personal, career, finance, and fitness. So this will be, I will put like whatever activity or whatever plan that I want to do for this month in each of the category. And below, right now I only had personal, and personal, so this the whatever at the bottom is corresponding to this 4, and so this part will be like even detailed plan from any of the activity above. For example, personal, I split into social media and online courses. So here I wrote like I want to finish whatever online courses that I signed up. And here is more detailed plan, like from what day, what week I need to finish chapter 1, what day, what week I need to finish chapter 2. And this is my social media plan that I don't, I'm not showing you over here. So because all of the tasks that you plan, they could be broken down to even smaller tasks, and those bite-sized tasks is easier to finish and help you achieve the goal easier. So that's how I do. I will see whether this method is working for me or not. And then on the daily pages, okay, so here I have a few sticky notes. So this sticky notes is very important. This is, I will transfer from month to month. And this is all the activity and color coded that I want to do, which is important but not urgent. So anything that is important but not urgent, I will put it over here, and whenever I have time or I feel like it, then I will cross something down. So all of the tasks over here, they don't need to be completed per month. So this to-do list will transfer from month to month until all of the activity is crossed out. So my daily plan is usually with my journals, and sometimes I wrote like, because I'm doing interview prepping, then I will have some mind mapping to write down, and usually I would have to-do list on the left hand side, and on the right hand side it's either like brainstorming or special information that I want to record, or journaling. I think this would be a nice page to show you a demonstration. So I have a small to-do list because I have another work planner. So not everything is anything that is relating to work is not here. So this is only personal. So I have very small size of the to-do list. And on the empty pages, then I would just wrote, so here I just wrote, because I'm gonna have an interview next week, so I wrote all of the tasks that I want to prepare, all of the things that I want to prepare before the interview. And this is broken down like for each of the tasks, and I broken down into smaller one and how much time I want to spend on it, or I am allowing myself to spend on it, because time is very limited. If I don't limit the time for each activity, then I usually will spend, like, say I want to learn a pivot table, but if I don't put a time limit associated with this activity, then I usually will like spend hours to understand how to use a pivot table and play with it and for a really long time, but ignore all the other things that I also need to prepare as well. So here I'm just writing, like I also write some interview questions that people usually ask, and then I definitely need to prepare for this kind of question. So all right, so that's pretty much it for my Hobonichi Cousin. And for my daily planner, it's very simple. I do, so for monthly, I only track these 4 things: sleep time, how much water I drink, and if I do yoga or not, and if I go to gym for exercise or not. And for yoga and gym, I use some stickers to put in the day, and I think as I fulfill for the month, it will look very nice. So on here, for each of the gray bars, how much time I slept every day, and for the blue dots, it's just how much water I drank. And for each dot is about 500 milliliter. So oh, I should change that. Actually, it's 750. So now I'm trying another method. So I have a 750 milliliter bottle, and I split my time. So like morning, afternoon, and evening, for each of the time section, I need to finish the whole bottle. And so like in total, they will be closer to 2 liter. If I drink all 3 bottles, then that's my goal, because I usually don't like to drink, and I feel like this method works for me so far. So that we will see, and see if I could continue and be consistent to the next month. Right, and for the weekly pages, it's pretty simple. I just want to make it fun for my health planner. I just draw whatever snack that I have each day, so that I could be mindful, like, do I take so much snacks, or like outside of my meal, like what additional food that I consume outside of my daily meals. And also I would record the fruits as well, and I draw how many cups of coffee that I drink, and also like I wrote down a little bit like how's my body, do I feel good, do I have any pain from any of the body over here. And here I split into 4 sections. So the first one would be like the records, if I go to the gym, and like, for example, like how much calorie I burn, how much time I spend, and what kind of exercise I do, and what kind of level, etc. And the second is for yoga, and the third one would be how much time I walk. And the fourth one, I want to, usually I don't have anything over here, but now I want to start like to be mindful of my weight, because I'm gaining a lot of weight. recently. Okay, so this is pretty much it for the planner. So of course, this 2 planner are not the only planner that I use, but for a quick video, I think I just want to share some of the planning thought to everybody, in case if you are also in the same life situation as me, and then any of the method that could be helpful for you, that would be great. So that's keep going, and hopefully by using this method I could get a 1 job offer in the near future. All right, bye.